Turner, and I pay tribute to Kix Brooks of Brooks and Dunn, and I'm from Branson, Missouri. I live here.
And my name's Doug Brewin, and I do a tribute to Ronnie Dunn. And we also he does George Strait, and I do Alan Jackson.
And you're from Myrtle Beach.
And I am from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Originally from the deep south, South Jersey. I've been playing music all my life, and there wasn't a want to become a tribute artist. It just went in that direction, and I kind of fell into it. So everybody said I look like Alan Jackson when I'm doing Alan Jackson. I had a country band, and we started playing more Alan Jackson songs, and then Legend saw me down in Atlantic City in one of the casinos. And next thing you know, I'm working for them. And then, what was it, 4 or 5 years ago?
4 or 5 years ago, we started doing the Brooks and Dunn in 2013.
Right.
But we started working on it in 2012. We had lunch together. I was down in Myrtle Beach doing George Strait, and we got together.
Start doing the George Strait.
It's an interesting story. I started making a living in music in 1977, but I did 25 years in gospel music, and it was during that time that I met George Strait's father. And he came up to me after the show and said, "You look a lot like my son." And I had never heard of George Strait. I had never heard of Legends in Concert. My wife and I went to a Legends in Concert in Las Vegas and walked out with the idea, George Strait, tribute artist? Yeah, maybe we could do that, because I started studying about George Strait after I met his father. So I started with Legends doing George in 2008. And Doug started with Alan 2004.
2004, yeah.
So, and then we started this 2013.
Yeah, we didn't get to work together a lot because we're both country acts, and usually Legends only has like one country act in the show,
right,
for their variety, and they have other acts in.
So Doug would follow me, or I would follow Doug, and we'd meet each other.
Yeah, but when we did get together, we both love Brooks and Dunn, and we said, hey, let's try it. So we worked on it for about a year before we brought it to Legends, and then threw it out there, and here we are doing it.
Here we are.
I met Alan Jackson in 2010, and he was very nice, and all his people were really very nice. They were great, and they were, they don't have a problem with what I'm doing. And I haven't met any of the Brooks and Dunn.
I haven't met anybody. But everybody always says, man, this is as close as I'll get to Brooks and Dunn, or this is as close as I'll get to George Strait. And I always say, well, it's the same here, as close as I'll ever get to them, too. So.
Yeah.
Honestly, my favorite part is when our last song, and not because it's the last song, but we always pay tribute to the veterans. And that's always my favorite part. When it gets to stand, we always recognize them and say thank you for what you've done for us in our country. That's my favorite part of the whole show.
And on some of the shows, we get to shoot off red, white, and blue streamers.
Yes, we do. Sometimes we shoot streamers.
Yeah, that's fun.
And with an Alan Jackson, George Strait, Brooks and Dunn, we do all 3 acts in one show. When we do that, there's always streamers going. Mine would have to go back into gospel music for that. I mean, well, and we've done some great things like that one up in Michigan when I ran out in the crowd and tripped and fell in somebody's lap. That was pretty good. Just looked at him, I fell down. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any one particular thing that I can think of. I mean, it was neat meeting Alan Jackson. Yeah. But for me, it's just like every show, just when the crowds are having a good time, and that's the most important thing. And it really is. I mean, when we get to like that one in Illinois or wherever, and when the people are into it, I mean, it's just a blast.
Oh yeah,
they're having a party, and that's what it's all about.
And I'll just go ahead and be out front. I love working with Doug.
That's son of a gun.
Yeah, he's just phenomenal. I know when we go on stage, he's putting everything he's got into it, and it's good. He's very detail oriented, but we are the odd couple.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
Please do go to choosebranson.com and get a ticket. Come and see the Brooks and Dunn act. I'm Larry Turner doing Kix Brooks.
I'm Doug Brewin doing Ronnie Dunn.
And we appreciate this time we've got to share with you.